Kamala Harris's 107 Days is a political memoir chronicling the extraordinary and chaotic stretch between President Joe Biden's withdrawal from the 2024 U.S. presidential race and the conclusion of Harris's campaign as the Democratic nominee. Told with immediacy and reflection, the book captures the intensity of leadership under pressure, the emotional and political challenges of a historic campaign, and the personal balance between duty, identity, and resilience. The memoir begins on July 21, 2024, when Harris received the call that Joe Biden was stepping aside amid growing concerns about his age and fitness for office. Overnight, Harris became the Democratic Party's standard-bearer, tasked with uniting a fractured coalition and facing Donald Trump in what would become one of the most consequential elections in modern American history. Harris structures the narrative as a day-by-day account, offering readers an insider's view of campaign strategy, decision-making, and the relentless pace of political life. She describes the whirlwind of assembling a campaign team, selecting Minnesota Governor Tim Walz as her running mate, and navigating the skepticism of party leaders, donors, and voters. The memoir highlights the themes of loyalty and the limits of support, as Harris reflects on the delicate balance between honoring Biden's legacy and asserting her own vision. She candidly discusses moments of tension with Democratic allies, including Barack and Michelle Obama, Jill Biden, and party strategists, while also acknowledging the encouragement she received from figures like her sister Maya Harris and her husband Doug Emhoff. Harris also explores the intersection of gender, race, and power. As the first Black and South Asian woman to lead a major party ticket, she recounts the scrutiny and double standards she faced, from media narratives questioning her electability to the coded language of opponents. She frames these challenges within the broader struggle for representation and belonging in American democracy. The campaign trail is depicted as both exhilarating and exhausting. Harris describes rallies filled with energy, moments of connection with voters, and the emotional toll of constant travel and public exposure. She reflects on the fragility of democracy, emphasizing how misinformation, polarization, and threats of violence tested the resilience of institutions and individuals alike. The climax of the memoir centers on the final weeks of the campaign, as Harris and Walz crisscrossed battleground states, delivering speeches that balanced optimism with urgency. She recounts the debates with Trump, the strategic decisions made in war rooms, and the emotional highs and lows of polling swings. The resolution of 107 days is bittersweet. Harris acknowledges the outcome of the election with candor, reflecting on both the victories and the disappointments. She emphasizes that leadership is not defined solely by winning, but by the courage to step forward, to fight for values, and to inspire future generations. Her prose is direct, reflective, and deeply personal. She blends political analysis with memoir, offering readers not just a chronicle of events, but an exploration of what it means to lead under extraordinary pressure. Bottom line, 107 Days is a gripping insider account of one of the most intense campaigns in U.S. history. It's perfect for readers interested in political memoirs, leadership under crisis, and the intersection of identity and democracy.